This is our sound system for the FLC. Be careful bringing it out. There's a little bit of a lip there at the door. You don't want those speakers to tip. They're a little top heavy. They're not really heavy, but they are top heavy. Remember the cables on the speakers, we want to keep a little loose. You do want a little bit of slack to them. This one had been plugged in very tightly, and you can see this is actually, well, maybe you can't see it on the camera, but this is actually bent a little bit. We don't want to do that. You can get by with one speaker, you can use two. Either's an option. Here's our soundboard. The soundboard layout is pretty straightforward. The channels are wide enough that wherever you're plugged in, everything lines up nice and straight. So this is the only cable that's plugged in. So our mic is going to be on here. There's a pink sticker up here. If you follow the pink sticker right over the top, there's the power switch. It does have to be plugged in. Yes, there should be a ground plug there, but there's not. And we'll turn it on. Things to keep in mind as you're setting this up. Make sure that your speakers are not pointing to where your speaker is going to stand. These speakers actually do have a little bit of a customization to them, a little bit of an option. 120 is 120 degrees, or 60 is 60 degrees. 60 is less than 120. What this means is, on 120, it's actually sending sound out pretty wide. 120 degrees, but it's sending it wide. This is great for good coverage. It's not great if your speaker is going to be standing sort of right nearby. If the person is going to be speaking right nearby, we can twist this, and it shouldn't take a whole lot to twist it. And it should twist either way. And we twist it to 60. And on the top, you should be able to see back in here. I'll turn it back. See that opening? That's 120. At 60, that's closed. It closes off the two sides up top here. That will help you avoid feedback if your speaker is going to be close to or in front of between the speakers. Keep that in mind and adjust it accordingly. The speakers use this cable. It's just a standard TS or focus, goodness gracious, tip sleeve jack. That's all it takes. It should be a heavy cable. May or may not be, but it should be. And those cables will plug in on the back of the board, not the top. If you plug it into the top, it's not going to work. This board has a built-in amplifier. There are two outputs. One of them's behind the wire. The other one is here. And on the other side, there's also two, one here, one behind the wire. They're labeled. What they're labeled, I'll tell you once I get the cable out of the way here. If I get the time, I'll edit this part out. So if you see this in the final video, I ran out of time. Remember, do everything gently. This thing's old. Should do it anyway. So these are power amp out. That's what you're plugging into. They are in parallel, not in series, but that's fine. It doesn't matter for most of what we're doing. You can plug both of these into one side or one into each side. That's fine either way. So we'll take our speaker and we'll plug it in. And we can take our other speaker. Oh, goodness. That really needs replaced. And again, we're just going to pick one of these and plug it in. Doesn't matter which one. Now I have the speakers facing away from me. I don't want to get right in front of them with the microphone or we'll get feedback. But if I take the mic, of course right now, check, nothing happens. Well, nothing happens because this isn't pushed up. That needs to be, not that one, this one. Yep, this one. That needs to be up, and left and right, because I plugged one into left and one into right. If I plugged them both into one side, that'd be the only thing I needed. Check. Yep, it works. When you're done, best practice would be to turn this off. Be careful where you lay things. Then we'll come around here and turn this off, and we'll unplug it from the wall. Unlike the system in the sanctuary, there's only one power switch, so it doesn't matter the order that you plug them or that you turn them on and turn them off. There's only one switch. You don't have to worry about that.